Hello everybody, welcome back to my channel. My name is Queenie. For those who don't know me, reviewing Love is Blind Season 7, Episode 4. Before I get into it, please make sure to like this video, subscribe and hit the bell, and leave a comment down below. So, we pick up where we left off with manipulative Leo, trying to make her feel guilty for picking Nick over him.
Please give me an answer. Like, I'm just tortured sitting over here like...
I feel very confused.
Please, Hannah, you are special enough to me to be willing to tear my fucking hair out. You made the decision. I feel like we didn't even really get a chance. It's just I don't know how I feel, so I'm going with that one. As I understand it, he's got one connection, and it's you. Is he the best person for you, or is he just the first person to tell you I love you? And he might mean that. He probably does. We're not the kind of people that give validation easily. But if we can get there, we'd be unstoppable.
So let me get this straight. This man said he would only tell a woman that he loves her when he can see himself marrying her. Then he proceeds to tell Hannah that he loves her, and then tells her that he also loves Brittany. And he's confused why she's confused? Anybody who gets with Leo after this show, I don't know if he ends the show with somebody, but if he doesn't, anybody who gets with Leo after the show without him doing some inner work, you're signing up for trouble. So Hannah's unsure. He keeps asking her questions and she's like, I don't know. In my personal opinion, if you don't know so much, I feel like that's the answer. I feel like the answer is no, since you don't know. If you knew, you would have said yes. I'm glad she didn't say yes to his proposal because number one, it was rushed. Number two, he's pressuring her. And number three, if he can go into this manipulative route now, he's absolutely capable of doing it later. So Marissa and Bowden talk about politics. And, I don't know if it's because y'all are voting in November or something, but this season, Love is Blind is really pushing an agenda. Now, the views of the cast members are their own views, but the fact that they're showing these specific views, I'm like, Love is Blind is pushing a narrative here. I mean, I'm not mad at it, but I'm just like, that's interesting.
I think anyone that works 40 hours should have housing, food, and medical.
Sometimes, military people could be very close-minded and conservative about things.
Yeah.
But
yeah, I try to say I'm not the typical military person. Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
It's just a joke to me. They're like, oh yeah, liberal pussy.
yeah.
Okay, man, cool, dude. Wow.
Yeah, I think I told you I dated the Trump supporter for 3 years.
Yeah.
There's just a difference in thinking about how our society works. And
Right.
I'm not going to vote for rapists.
Right. Are you gonna vote for a guy who tried to overthrow the government?
Oh,
I'm
God,
not agree. I'm never gonna agree with that.
Never thought Love is Blind would be so blatant with sharing people's political stance, because I'm sure they've had these talks before, but this year specifically, they're really driving it home. So they align on their political views. I'm still trying to figure what there is outside of that they should be sold on. They both like to read. Okay. They both want kids. Okay. I haven't heard them talk about things as deeply as she has with Ramsay's, And even with Ramsay's, she later on has a date with him and she's like, oh, I don't even know how old you are. Marissa, you are just in the wind. La-di-da. Life is good. Girl, come on. Marriage is on the line. Tim and Alex have a date where he opens up about his sisters again, and he says that his older sister gave his younger sister a bracelet that he wants to give to her.
So that was from sister to sister. You don't have the opportunity to meet the two people that will be your sisters. I'm trusting you with that, something that is such an important item to me. I know that they love you.
Thank you for feeling comfortable and giving that to me. God.
Now, I don't know if it's just me. I could be reaching. Y'all let me know. Y'all will never hesitate to let me know, child. I don't think he's being disingenuous, but I question how often he brings up his sisters. I'm sure it is a very heavy topic for him, and he doesn't mind sharing about his sisters because obviously he loved them. He said he would even want to share with his kids to keep their memory alive. My thing is, it would be very hard to say no to somebody who consistently pulls on the heartstrings. Not saying he's doing it deliberately, but I have questions. It comes up every time in some kind of way. And I'm like, I don't know. I just got questions, y'all. We go back to the Hannah saga. Hannah says that she doesn't appreciate being badgered with questions from Leo. Leo in the men's quarters says that he wished that he got more strength in answer from Hannah. And he's saying this in front of Nick too. And this is why I believe he just wanted to be in the driver's seat. Because why are you making it seem to Nick like, oh, if I would have wanted her, like I could have had her, you know? Like I didn't really like that. And I'm glad that Nick pushed back, like, no, we said we love each other like a few times. Like she likes me. Yeah. And so he had to, you know, fold and be like, you know what? Yeah, you guys are great. Yeah. You're a better man than me. He even goes and tells Hannah, you know, he's a better man than me. You should definitely go with him. You guys are perfect together.
The way I treated you last night to raise my voice when you were in such a vulnerable state, I'm so sorry.
Yeah.
It was unbecoming of me as a man, and like honestly, I will regret how I acted for the rest of my days.
I felt like I was like just getting like put in a corner and I couldn't move.
Do you at least forgive me?
Yeah, I do.
Thank you. Honestly, like Nick is everything that like I'm not. The fact is we're not compatible. Nick is better for you.
And I know that.
It's true.
I've known that this whole entire time.
You and Nick are meant to be, and me and Brittany were meant to be.
She is fantastic.
I know.
I know damn well this man did not just flip the script on Hannah like this. He's trying to make it seem like it's a mutual decision. He's trying to make it seem like he knew it was Brittany for him all this time. So why did you crash out when this girl just said she wants to pursue things with Nick? She didn't even say, oh, I said yes to his proposal. Just, I want to put my attention over there. And you had a whole meltdown. But now it was Brittany all the time. After God Fear Men, that's a joke. But definitely after God Fear Leo, oh my gosh. And that's not a joke, okay? Then he's going to go and say, hey, can you go tell Brittany that this was a mutual breakup? Because I don't want her to feel like she's second place, you know? I just want her to know that it's been her the whole time. Can you go and tell her that? You're not going to make her go and clean up your mess. You go do that. And of course, Hannah in the pause is like, well, I don't want to have that conversation. I feel like that's between y'all two. But that's the first thing I was singing like a canary. Okay, the first thing I'm doing. Brittany, come here. Let me talk to you, girl.
Yeah, it's like totally like a mutual breakup. And I was like, is it? Why would you drag me along and you along if you like knew that Brittany was the one? Just please pick Brittany for me. And I was like,
Speak to her about what?
I'm not gonna come in here and be like, he really loves you because I don't fucking know.
Brittany throws it out there that Leo is a salesman and he very well could be finessing her. Could be. I don't know. I don't know what the deal is with Leo, okay? And now Leo got me out here rooting for Hannah and Brittany. Just because I don't like him that much? Oh my gosh, God forbid. Now, if you ask me, this is a better reason to question somebody than when Hannah was questioning Nick. Like, if somebody has charm, they could just be charming. It doesn't mean they're trying to finesse you. But this man here, Leo, he is very, very clearly trying to finesse. They both could be finessing. They both could be. But the more blatant finesser is definitely Leo. So Steven proposes to Monica, and I'd be lying to you guys if I said that I was paying attention. These two, I don't know, I'm not interested. Not even in the slightest. However, my ears did perk up when she said, I love that you are proud of the fact that you are barely black. And I said, what that mean? I'm glad my friend came in and texted me explaining this scene to me because I was not planning on going and watching it back. She said that Monica was expressing her pride in him being proud of the small percentage of West African that he has in him because even as small as it was, he still went to go learn more about it. And she appreciates that. She thinks that that is the type of guy that he is. Like no matter how small something is, he will still care about it. So I will back off. What does that mean? Like, huh? Like, I don't know. I was confused, but like I said, I wasn't really paying attention. Fast forward to the proposal. The reveal, sorry. What's his name? Steven? He couldn't be happier.
Hi.
Wow. Gorgeous. And you taste really good too. You have a really pretty smile.
Thank you. I'm so happy to be here with you.
Me too. You are gorgeous.
Oh my God. It's weird. It's crazy.
That girl is everything. And I'm about to marry her.
It killed me that these two were basically whispering the majority of the time. I said, can you speak up, please? I want to hear. Like, I want to hear what you're saying. What the hell? They're very, very, very into each other. Definitely Steven is into Steven was ready to eat Monica up. If this man forgot he was on a show, it would have been a different show. It would not be called Love is Blind, honey. It would be a pay-per-view programming. Like, ooh, man. Also, can I say, tangent, if you don't like talking about kissing and stuff, then maybe you should fast forward, because I like talking about kissing. I feel like we've lost the art of kissing. You know, I love a good kiss. I do. I feel like, I mean, this wasn't like a bad kiss or whatever, but I'm just saying in general, like, people don't want to kiss no more. I remember seeing a TikTok where people were saying that sex is not as intimate as kissing. They can have sex with somebody and never kiss them because kissing is just too deep. Kissing is too intimate. Are you serious? Anyways, Steven sees the value in a good kiss, and this man was ready to eat her up. All right? Enjoy. So Marissa tells Bowden that her feelings are stronger for Ramses. She also says that she feels it more romantically for him. And I'm like, I'm glad you're saying it because, girl, it was giving friend, very surface, very laughy jokey. But when it comes to compatibility, when it comes to a relationship, it wasn't giving. So I'm glad she said that. Bowden took it on the chin. Then when she has a conversation with Ramses, she says that she's a little bit guarded because in the past, she's been in relationships where people kind of fall out of love with her. And so she doesn't want to give herself just for that to happen again.
I came into this experience scared and nervous about what it meant to fully open myself up. That being said, I knew from early on that you would be the one for me. And it feels like the universe has been conspiring in our favor. I want to tuck you into the spaces between my heartbeat. I don't know that I can imagine a life that doesn't include you in it. Can't wait to see where this journey takes us. Your love, Ramses.
I gotta say, that letter, it was definitely giving Bridgerton. I was like, oh my, Ramses. Ramses said that he's a very empathetic person and he cannot wait to like give all the love that he has inside to his partner. I don't think he was lying. The man was telling the truth. What did he say? I want to tuck you in between my heartbeats or something like that. I said, wow. It's giving you are the bane of my existence and the very, what did he say?
You are the bane of my existence and the object of all my desires.
That's what he said. I just, wow. Okay, Ramses. Anyways, Marissa opening up about her past relationships definitely gives context to why she might not have been going too deep with the guys in the pods. I can see the fear of divulging all these things about you on television at that, just for somebody to be like, I see all that you put on the table. I actually don't want it. That's heartbreaking. So Tim wrote a letter addressed to Alexis, what's her name? Alex, not Alexis. Alex's dad. It was so sweet. It kind of was like he was asking for the blessing via television, even though he would have already proposed by the time that, the dad sees them. But I was like, oh, this is so sweet. Then, he proposed, she said yes. Then at the reveal, just before the reveal, she talks about her weight. And I was like, I mean, obviously she is a thicker girl, but she didn't bring it up at all. So you would have never thought that it would be something that runs through her mind. But she was like, yeah, I mean, sometimes it's a problem for people. As we know, the society we live in, like, come on, be so for real. When he saw her, it didn't seem like he had a problem.
If that is the deal breaker, then he's not the man that I thought he was.
Oh my God. I knew he was fine. I knew it. You look wonderful. Hopefully I'm not ugly. Word, you didn't tell me you had a nose ring.
Oh, I know. The problem?
No, of course not.
Oh, okay.
Actually, my older sister had a nose ring.
Really?
Cried more with you than I have.
The dog.
Hey,
Oh, please do not.
no.
Do not.
I love that you hate it.
I hate that
I
you
love
say
that
that.
you hate it. You wore red.
Yeah.
It's the color of the dogs.
Yeah.
They call animal control because the dog.
Please.
Ain't nothing but the dog in me.
Please.
So this man's enthusiasm was through the roof when he saw her. And I was like, I like that. Then he lost me so quickly because he did not get on one knee to propose. I would have liked to see that. And then he just handed her the ring. And as she put it on herself, I said, now come on, Tim. Come on. Get on a knee. Put the ring on her. Like, oh. Anyways, child, they're really connecting. They sit down. She's like, oh my gosh, you have freckles. He's like, oh my gosh, you have a piercing. Not gonna lie, similar to the insecurities thing, if you don't point things out, you're really not gonna notice. I didn't even notice that she had a nose ring until she said it. She's like, yeah, most people don't see it. And I'm like, you're so right. I didn't even see it. But anyways, she tells him that her face is up here. I can't blame him, sis. I mean, the dress is cut quite low. I like how they relate. They feel like a couple who I would hang out with. Like, these are my people. There's something that I want to say, but I can't really say because I'm in mixed company. But like, these are some niggas. Okay, I'm sorry. Like, these, I like y'all. Okay, I like their banter. I like this. The episode ends with Leo trying to now do damage control with Brittany, but before he can give some kind of spiel, she already has a letter that she wrote up airing out her feelings.
I knew walking in here, this wasn't going to be easy. I'm so in love with you, Brittany.
Can I say something that I wrote?
Please.
I tried to start writing a sweet letter full of love. I crossed it all out because I'm still hurt. Hold on. I feel like our connection has been tainted by your words to someone else. When I saw all the girls this morning, I feel like they think I'm settling for you. This is my biggest fear that would happen, and it happened.
I'm still gonna tell you that I love you. Like, I love you so much.
Up until this point, I've been wondering, who does Brittany remind me of? And it's not because these two women look similar. They don't look similar at all. But when she pulled out that letter, I was like, Jessica. She reminds me of Jessica. I don't know, something about her reading that letter, like her voice, her demeanor, it just gives Jessica. I also feel like Netflix is going to do the same thing with Jessica that they did with, what's her name? What's this girl's name? Hola. Brittany. If Brittany doesn't end up in a marriage, I think she's going to be in the Netflix universe for a long periodically time. So basically she's saying, I deserve more than what you're giving me. But we get left on a cliffhanger, and it kind of seems like she's open to hearing what he has to say. I don't know for what. I feel like the way that he acted was enough to cut him off. But again, these girls just be doing anything at this point. So I don't know what Leo could possibly say. We will have to wait and find out. As always, like, comment, share, and subscribe. And I will see you in the next one.